Chairman, sir. Answer to question number.
Hakajingyalang question our ha Meghalaya Legislative Assembly kit khot kaying dorbar kilaya kren benia halor ka vibrant village program ka batmu ban penroy ya kishnong khappud bat penklan ya kajing impat ba hakini ki chaka bachangai hakatei ka jingatai ki MLA ki bakentup ya Olan Singh Sun Urupot Mumin Charles Pengrop Umeral Bons bat kamiyani di Shira kilabu pun ki jingkili halor ka rukam pentrekam ka jingyo pisa bat ka jingeshim benta kinong mikmat shnong ha ka jingya penkre project lapan pau ba ka vibrant village program ka balasdang house them arajar arpenriu ka dei ka benta ba ar jong ka program jong ka government of India pat lamang palat riu hajar pras pa klur tingka na benta ka ni ka sin jam kit khot kilapan jing penchai halor ka benta ka pawan Meghalaya khamtam namar ba khnai pa artli kishnong hajalla lajiet bandrung ha ka benta ba ar jong ka program labatai ru ba kishnong lajiet da ka ministry of home affairs lani ka kampo ying kat kum ki kendon jong kari barok ka wei ka bekentup ya ki chaka pajangai ki jing ha ka yok ka kon bat ka jing snokia ha ka shong suk shong san henrei kit khot ka ying dorbar ki la pen pau jing snokia ba ka challa kam shem la kentup pura ha ka jing ye chet shnong kajing tai ka la kentup ru ya kajing penkut ka BADP menshwa pat kajing ya chakmat ka vibrant village program ka batmu ban penklan ya kithan khappud bat kiri kum Bangladesh bat China ka program katmu ban penbiang surong bala ban pendon kam barok kapor ka jingyo ya ka network 4G ka boarding ka jingso TV nalor kisin jam ban kinti ya ka yok ka kon ka puli puthi ka kamai ka ji pat ka jingya da ko jingya da khia hakaju kapor ki MLA ki lakarpat bakitcha kanthop ha ka jingya penkre project bat jingya chaprang kishnong balajiet bat pentikna ba ka jingpenroi kanlong ka bayaha pat ka jingdon kam jong ki pat ba
Actually, budget for 2025-26 year to year long.
So, sir, another supplementary is this. Now, when we talk about this border area department, now since these areas in the state bordering Bangladesh, previously we used to get this border area department schemes, wherein a lot of community work can be utilized. Now, at this instance, if this particular program is not yet implemented, whether this department is considering putting some money, some sanctions for the areas bordering Bangladesh. There are so many constituencies bordering Bangladesh, whether this department is considering putting up some sanctions for these areas.
Mr. Chairman, sir, because this goes in the sense beyond the primary question, but of course subject is very much relevant. The state government has from time to time sanctioned funds for different kind of projects when it comes to the border areas, whether it be the international border or the state border, interstate border. So therefore, there are projects from time to time, but we do not have a specific program or a plan that says that it will be this much amount. But there is, of course, provision for us to be able to give some funds and do some projects. And Honorable MLA is aware of that. And also, sir, there are many other schemes under the departments that are there, where respective line departments do the necessary work as and when it's required to be done. So regarding the question that was asked for the Vibrant Village program, the budget, sir, as mentioned earlier, that the Vibrant Village program 1 was what started, and that was normally under the international border towards China. The Vibrant Village program 2 is now in the other areas, which is including Bangladesh, and therefore Meghalaya comes into the second phase. In the second phase, about 92 villages have been identified by Government of India where these projects will take place. We have not been given the exact budget of that amount of how much will be spent in each one. The projects and details are being made. So therefore, those details are not there with us. But I can share with the House that 92 villages have been identified by Government of India.
So the last question. The reason I'm putting this question is because in the previous years, there are many projects which were sanctioned under the BADP department, Border Area Department. So what has happened is because many of these, especially these border roads and these community halls, etc., which have been constructed and completed, the problem lies in because different line departments, they are not claiming ownership of these projects, especially the roads. The problem arises for us is because right now, when we seek some intervention from different line departments, most of the reply which we get is these particular projects, roads, do not belong to them. So that's why I'm seeking clarity if whether this year, if you're getting some sanctions under any departments pertaining to the border areas and especially from a BADP. That's all.
Yes, sir, there will be some.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for permitting me to say something on this Vibrant Village program. So as you said, the 90 villages had been identified, and from my block, 3 villages has been identified to include in the Vibrant Village program. But as you have said here in the answer, that the border area department will oversee the program. But it is sorry to say that while selecting these villages, the border area department was not consulted. And if the implementing department is not consulted, it is an infringement on the right and the power of the department. Because while implementing any program, site selection should be suitable, should be appropriate to see that the scheme is success. But while selecting these villages, the department was not consulted. So,
What is your
at the same time, sir,
So, what is your question?
yeah, I'll come to the question, sir. At the same time, these villages, 3-4 villages are the same stretch. They select only one village. So there is deprivation or disparity while selection these villages in my constituency. So my question is, how do you take on this, sir?
Sir, again, just to add, that the villages have been selected by Government of India, by MHA. And this is not just for Mausanram or for Meghalaya, but for the entire country, wherever this program is being implemented. So the Government of India or the MHA, till date, has decided to select the villages as per their criteria and as per their program. So we have made this point to the MHA. The Honorable Minister has met the Honorable Home Minister just about 10 days back, I think on the 4th of February, if I'm not wrong. They had met and he has shared this concern and Honorable HM has taken note of it. But as of now, these 92 villages have been selected by Government of India, and that is a process they follow throughout the country.
Another question, sir. Since our honorable member from Sheila has asked the question, the same may be repeated. As you said, that the border area development program will be discontinued. So, do we expect any fund to be earmarked for this border area development program from the state fund, sir?
Sir, again, as I had mentioned, Honorable Minister, MLA has just mentioned an additional point here. So the BADP program was discontinued by Government of India, as we all are all aware, in September 2022. So that is where the Government of India had decided that a new program will be brought in, which is what we call the Vibrant Village program. So that is the history of that, sir. But again, I've mentioned, I think Honorable Minister, Honorable MLA and others had met me in regards to sanctioning of some amount or for the border area development, because this project was discontinued, and as all the MLAs are aware, that I had included some amount last year, and though it's not sufficient at all, because we have to take care of the international as well as the interstate border also. So therefore, we are doing our best, but obviously we have constraints. But we will keep some amount, whatever possible, to ensure that this need is taken care of. But again, I repeat, sir, that this is only one head under which development takes place. At the end of the day, one cannot judge the development of a border area based only on, say, for example, the the amount spent under the border area development. There is all multiple departments are spending. Honorable MLA from Shela will be very well aware that through the SPV, the special purpose vehicle, which he gets under the project cement, the Lafarge project, runs into hundreds of crores. So therefore, there is a lot of funds that are available even under that, which Mawsonram, part of Mawsonram and part of Shela, they get benefit from that. So we have to look at the larger overall picture. But yes, I understand the concerns and needs. So we will definitely look into this matter. There will be some funds allotted from our side. May not be sufficient, but we'll do something, sir.
Last question, sir. Since the villages has been notified, so we have seen that, I think we have to cooperate in whatever may be. So, while preparing the project, may I be consulted, sir, while preparing the project in these villages?
Sir, just to again share with the House that the Government of India has given its official guidelines that are there. I don't have the exact structure with me right now, but Government of India has formed a committee that has to be there at every district level. And sir, in those committees, again, the MLAs are not there in the committee. I think that's what the Honorable MLA is referring to. But that's the guidelines given to all the states. So there's a committee that is put up, but the MLAs are not part of the committee. We have again taken this up also with Delhi, but we have not yet got any response yet. But yes, sir, at an official level and at a political level and at a personal level, definitely we'll be discussing, consulting. But again, at the end of the day, these are areas where the final decision will be made at the central level. Yes, sir. The committees are basically headed by the Deputy Commissioner, and all the different line departments and officials from the line departments are part of that. So MLAs are not in the committee, but obviously, sir, at an unofficial level, talks and consultations will take place, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mr. Chairman, sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister, Chief Minister, under this scheme, the Vibrant Village Program, what extra benefits do these villages which have been identified by the MHA get, sir?
So basically, the concept is very simple, that earlier there was a scheme called the Border Area Development Program, and there were many projects that were taken up under that. Government of India has decided to restructure that particular scheme. So hence, obviously, sir, there will be financial support that will be given to these particular villages. And the government is looking at saturation mode in 4 specific theme areas. One is all-weather road connectivity, 4G telecom connectivity, television connectivity, and on-grid electrification. So these are 4 core areas that they're looking at. But apart from that, they want interventions to be done in development of cooperatives, self-help groups, education infrastructure, empowerment of youth and skill development, energization, financial inclusion, livelihood generation, promotion of tourism, culture and outreach activities, road connectivity, television and telecom connectivity, and village infrastructures, including health centers. So therefore, funds will be allocated, and based on that, these particular areas will be focused on.
Sir, Mr. Chairman, sir, since we are in the interstate border and we are benefiting from this project for a long time, whether this vibrant village program can be included in the interstate border development?
So this is for international borders. So therefore, interstate border is not part of the village, vibrant village program.
Chairman, sir, even though the subject is on international border, but only one clarity I want to get with regard to the amount that had been sanctioned on the Interstate Border Area Development Program for the year 2025-26, when the Finance Department will release the amount so that it can be implemented to the district level.
So we had sanctioned an amount of about 14.99 crores for the interstate border under the 25-26 budget allocation. I don't have the exact detail of release, but because it must be project to project basis. But obviously, sir, it's within the budget provisions of this financial year. So I'm sure the department must be working on it. And if there's any specific project that the Honorable MLA is referring to, sir, you can always approach the Honorable Minister or myself, and we'll definitely ensure that we take it up and release the funds at the earliest.
Thank you. Biani Dishira.
Chairman, sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister or the Chief Minister, what was the exact criteria for selecting these villages under the Vibrant Village Program 2? Because earlier in the international border for the projects, all the villages within a specific kilometer radius, maybe around 50 kilometers from the international border, could avail the developmental projects. So I just wanted to know what was the exact criteria under which the villages were selected by the MHA?
Sir, to answer to the question, the exact details are not there with us because it's a decision that was taken by the MHA. Of course, discussions did take place, and we could understand that the remoteness of the areas and the different economic condition out there, the sensitivity of that particular area in terms of international border, in terms of other aspects like law and order, so on and so forth. So all of these discussions are there and were there, sir. And but as I said, we don't have the details of what the exact criteria, so it would be incorrect for me to say it on the House. But the discussions hovered around these main points. But at the end of the day, it was MHA that decided, so we don't have those details. But the discussions were along the lines of sensitivity, as I said, law and order situation, the remoteness, the economic conditions, so on and so forth, sir. But it was, as I said, a pure decision that was taken by MHA.